Check out the links in the description for my favorite apparel, Bibles, books, commentaries, and more. Howdy, y'all. I'm Brylan. Breaking news. Here, check this out. Feds discover and release letter written by the would-be Trump attacker. You know, the one at the Trump golf course in Florida just like a week ago? Well, I'm going to show you in this video exactly what that letter says and prove why the left is so giddy to release it because of a very disturbing message that was left in that letter. Hey, real quick, would you hit that thumbs up button? You know when you like this video to get pushed out to more people, and it would really help spread the truth. Okay, so this is the letter. They released a picture of it. The Kamala DOJ released this, but they couldn't wait to get this letter out as quick as possible. You'll see why. It says, "Dear world, this was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump." Yet somehow the media will still report it as like, well, we don't really know. But I am so sorry I failed you. I tried my best and gave it all the gumption I could muster. It is up to you now to finish the job. What? And I will offer $150,000 to whomever can complete the job. Hold on a second. You're telling me that for months, the Secret Service, this administration can just stumble along in their investigation of what happened in Pennsylvania. In fact, you can go watch this video that I just put out where they just admitted what really happened in Pennsylvania. It's going to blow your mind what they actually said happened in Pennsylvania, but it's taken months for them to get to the point where they tell us what I reveal in this video here. Go watch that for more information. Any number of the dozens of attacks done by radical leftists, we never, ever get any answers, no information put out. Yet with this particular one that has a call to action, in fact, a reward for finishing the job, this administration, the left, couldn't wait to post this letter that they found in record time. Are we supposed to think that this is a coinkydink? You can see right through what they're doing here. Which, by the way, this man, where is he getting this $150,000? In fact, I show you in another video where I talk about, right here, it's called What They Won't Tell You About the Second Attempt on Him, talking about Trump. I go over all the information about the second attempt on Trump. But where's this man Ralph getting this money? Where is he getting the money, the ability to fly all over the world, to and fro, constantly, without having any job, any really reported income? Yet this man is just has, like he talks about in videos and on his social media accounts that were scrubbed, by the way, immediately after he attempted this attack on Trump. All his social medias were scrubbed, but of course the internet lives forever. And so we saw where Ralph was saying that he has 10, 15,000 soldiers on hand. He has all this money on hand. He puts out a letter saying $150,000 reward to whoever can complete the job. Like, yes, we do need information on this, but it's funny how this is the only piece of information that comes out in record time. This is insane. You can see right through this, and it's absolutely disgusting just how blatant the left is in what's going on here. He goes on, everyone across the globe, from the youngest to the oldest, know that Trump is unfit to be anything, much less a U.S. president. U.S. presidents must, at bare minimum, embody the moral fabric that is America and be kind, caring, and selfless, and always stand for humanity. You know, it's funny because this is exactly what a typical leftist would say. Now, make no mistake, Ralph was a radical leftist, completely in support of Kamala and Sleepy Joe. Again, I show you all that proven information in my video about Ralph. This is exactly the left's talking points, is to say that the loving, the kind, the caring, the selfless, the moral thing to do is to try to take somebody's life. But make no mistake, this isn't just about Trump. Do not get this twisted. If it wasn't Trump, it would be somebody else. You don't have to like Trump, but if you are not a radical leftist, if you have not given your mind over to the depraved, insane ideologies of the left, and you do not fall in line and sell your soul to the machine that is the left, then they are talking about you. They hate you with all of their hearts. They tell you that every chance they get. In fact, this was a Los Angeles Times article right after the second attempt on Trump. Think Donald Trump isn't really serious about being a dictator? Think again. The radical leftists in our government, the lamestream media, Kamala Harry, Timmy AWOL, Sleepy Joe, you name them, all the leftists have constantly called Trump a threat. And again, this isn't just about Trump. It's just anybody that isn't a part of the left's ideologies. You fall under the same threat to their democracy, not yours, their democracy. I mean, look at these radical reactions to Trump, and tell me that this didn't incite the two attempts on Trump's life.
I think that he'd be even worse now because he was somewhat restrained, believe it or not, in the first term. And so the wreckage is almost unimaginable. You know, when I was Secretary of State, I used to talk about one and done. And what I meant by that is that people would get legitimately elected, and then they would try to do away with elections and do away with opposition and do away with a free press. And you could see it in countries where, well, Hitler was duly elected, right? And so all of a sudden, somebody with those tendencies, those dictatorial, authoritarian tendencies would be like, oh, okay, we're going to shut this down. We're going to throw these people in jail. And
you know, one of the most common playbooks in the game is that if you're trying to hide your agenda, is to just blame the other side. Blame somebody else for what you're doing, so they look at that other person screaming and hollering and attacking them while you're over here doing the exact things you're accusing everybody else of doing. That's what you're hearing from Billary right now. She is literally telling you what the left does. Case in point, go watch my video called "They Just Banned Free Speech," and you'll see what the left is truly up to. You can also see my video, Even Oprah Can't Believe What She Just Said. You'll see exactly what Kamala's agenda really is. It is exactly what Billary is talking about here. The left, they want complete and utter control of your lives. They don't want you saying certain things that they don't like, that they don't agree with. They don't want you thinking certain ways that they don't agree with. And they will do everything that they can to try to hold and maintain power, and they sow discord amongst us so that we are divided, so they can step in and say, we have the antidote. We're the harbingers of true morality. And, well, all you have to do is give us a little bit more control and we'll fix it. Once again, here's the left telling you exactly what they want to happen. This is Dan Goldman. Listen to what he had to say.
But his rhetoric is really getting dangerous, more and more dangerous. And we saw what happened on January 6th when he uses inflammatory rhetoric now, and his recent Truth Social post is incredibly scary for anyone that might be trying to work in government. And it is just unquestionable at this point that man cannot see public office again. He is not only unfit, he is destructive to our democracy, and he has to be eliminated. But
what? How much clearer do you need it to be said? And then you saw the receipts that Trump actually released after the second attempt on him. You go through and basically everything that major leftists have said, including Kamala, Timmy AWOL, Sleepy Joe, all of them, about, what do you know? Trump is a threat to democracy and our fundamental freedoms. And then when Biden infamously said we got to put Trump in a bullseye. In fact, here's Kamala just a little over a week ago. She said, take it from the people who worked for him. Trump is a danger to our troops, our security, and our democracy. Gee, I wonder what kind of message she's trying to get across. Here's a headline from Economist.com. Donald Trump poses the biggest danger to the world in 2024. It's actually quite amazing how much power Trump has to single-handedly get rid of global warming, apparently, because I thought that was the biggest threat to humanity ever. Like we were supposed to just explode already. I want you to remember this. This is 1 Timothy chapter 2. This is not about how you feel about any candidate. This is about praying for your leaders regardless of who they are. Check this out. First of all, then, I urge that supplications, prayers, intercessions, and thanksgivings be made for all people, for kings, and all who are in high positions, that we may lead a peaceful and quiet life, godly and dignified in every way. This is good and pleasing in the sight of God, our Savior, who desires all people to be saved and to come to the knowledge of the truth. For there is one God, and there is one mediator between God and men, the man, Jesus Christ, who gave himself as a ransom for all, which is the testimony given at the proper time. We must pray for our leaders. We must pray that no matter who is the president, no matter who is running for office, that God would use them to bring himself glory, first and foremost, and for God to be honored through whoever leads our country or any nation on earth. Remember, God is sovereign. God is in control. Let's pray that our nation would turn away from wickedness, turn our hearts to God, and allow us to be a nation that serves God, honors God, so that we can be blessed again as a nation. But hey, let me know your thoughts about all this in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. And if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, join this community. I would love to hear from you on a regular basis. And please, hit that thumbs up button as well. You know, when you like this video, it'll get pushed out to more people, and it would really help spread the truth. All right, I'll see you in the next video.